half-court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. Cam Thomas out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams in at the small forward.
With his size and quickness, Ball's pull-up is unstoppable.
And it's Green with the ball for Charlotte. It's a three-point game. Miller can't get it to go. And here are the Nets now. From deep, Johnson. Offensive rebound. Williams on the wing. For three. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Miller against Thomas. Williams a screen on Thomas. Here's Miller. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Russell. And it's off from three-point range. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Rebounded by the Nets. Thomas outside. Knocks down the triple.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Russell against Ball. Pass to Miller. Ball, a screen on Thomas. Here's Miller. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Right side, Russell. Here's Johnson. Thomas outside. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And here's Green from the arc. Charlotte again missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Screen by Claxton. Williams from long range. The shot won't fall. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They trail by 1. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Claxton. And stolen by Williams. And it's the Hornets on the break. They get it back. Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
Now here's Thomas. Over Green. Claxton finds Thomas. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta.
Look at the release from Johnson, getting that shot off before the defenders can close out.
Now here's Ball. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Ball's got 6.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
From deep, Johnson. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Miller. No good with the triple.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Russell. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Green. Ball against Thomas. Lets it fly. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Thomas for 3. And that's not going to go. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
We've got Ball. He's out there with Smith. Seth Curry is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the power forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
There was a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Johnson against Smith. 4-3. Sharp grabs the miss. The Nets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Johnson. He's got 6. Pass to Clowney. And here is Williams. Clock at 4. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Clowney counted from distance. Clowney's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Smith against Johnson. Smith passes to Ball. Pass to Curry. Over Williams. Charlotte again missing. And it's Brooklyn Ball. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Shoots it from the corner. The shot by Johnson, no good.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Now here's Melton. He's scoreless. Pass to Williams. Here's the 3. Diabate grabs the board.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Offensive board. The kick out. Curry. Jacks up a 3. Pure from three-point range. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Back to Johnson. They set a pick. Here's Clowney. And the Nets miss again. Charlotte trailing. For 3, Smith. No good there. Brooklyn's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. The shot by Johnson, no good. And for the Hornets, they're shooting a low 26% from the field. Three-pointer. Smith, that one's good. And the Hornets lead by 2.
A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
Now here's Melton from outside the arc. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. And here's Curry for 3. And he can't get that one. The Nets shooting only 27% for today's game. Outside, Williams. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. From deep, Melton. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Hornets shooting just 27% in the second quarter. There's a screen. The open shot, Nurkic. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And the Nets miss again. Smith outside. It could go. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Charlotte on top, up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. RJ, does playing at a faster pace work the same in the regular season as it does in the playoffs?
Depends on the opponent. Teams that like to slow it down and can be methodical in the half court can make it a slugfest. You have to be ready for that.
On the floor for the Nets, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Green. No points yet. Bridges outside. Puts up a deep 3. Outside for Green. From downtown, hits a 3-pointer. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Williams. There's the screen by Johnson. There's the triple. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Williams. Launches it. Claxton with a rebound. Miller against Thomas. Johnson a screen on Miller. And here's Thomas from the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Miller on the wing. 5 points in the game. Outside for Green. From behind the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. Outside for Russell. Now here's Williams. Russell a screen on Miller. Williams from long range. Hornets with the rebound. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 9. And again, it's the Nets missing. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And now the Nets on the break. From deep, Johnson on target from range. Johnson's got 6.
Showing his ability to run the floor. Johnson making plays.
Bridges, a screen on Russell. Ball finds Bridges. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Thomas, that's good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Ball against Russell. Ball passes to Bridges. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Brooklyn leading by 4. Pass to Williams. Johnson a screen on Bridges. Back to Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. Thomas misses. And it's Green with the ball for Charlotte. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Ryan, the way he sees the game, makes makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Ollie. Miller against Johnson for the lead. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Russell. Miller against Thomas. Pass to Johnson. Outside Russell. Stolen by Bridges. Williams with it. Williams, a screen on Williams.
Foul call. Zaire Williams.
For Brooklyn.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Smith against Johnson. Smith outside. That'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Cam Thomas getting it done for the Nets. He dropped 3 threes. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Smith. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Diabate in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now here's Smith. The 3. Clowney pulls it in.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Johnson for 3. He buries it from 3.
Johnson.
And the Nets lead by 1. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the inside. Pass to Diabate. Ball right side. There's a screen by Nurkic. 5 to shoot. Shoots. Charlotte again missing. The Nets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Watford outside. Here's Clowney. Pass to Johnson. Puts up a 3. Ball with the rebound. Charlotte trailing. Nurkic up top. That's a foul called on Trendon Watford. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Nurkic. Miles Bridges comes in for Diabate. Green's checked in for Curry. And Miller subbed in for Smith. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Miller. From the arc. Brooklyn pulls it in. Claxton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Russell to pass to Williams. From downtown. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Ball with it. Guarded now by Williams. Miller on the wing. Back to Ball. From deep three-point land. And it's Thomas with the rebound. The Nets with the lead. Johnson a screen on Ball. Here's Thomas for 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Screen by Bridges. Miller, the pass to Green. Miller against Johnson. Back to Green. Screen by Bridges to take the lead. Brooklyn with the board. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Claxton. Thomas outside. Johnson a screen on Bridges. Thomas outside. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. Thomas has got 12 points in just the second half.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Bridges misses.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
The shot by Russell, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Bridges. Charlotte, no good that time either.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And here's Thomas from the arc. He can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Green for three. And he sinks it. And that one brings him within one.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Back to Thomas. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. Thomas, a screen on ball. Back to Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Off target from three-point range. A deep three from Ball. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. And this...
action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Buzelis out there with Vucevic. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Ball, and it's White in at the 2. Bridges with the steal. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Ball against Ball. Launches it. Rebound by the Bulls. And here is Giddey. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Williams can't hit. When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
Now here's Giddey, Buzelis, and he's off on his first shot of the game.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Buzelis. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
3 points.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Ball with a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And he comes up with the deuce. Giddey's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Williams with the block. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period. And it may take a while for the Hornets to find success. But there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
Now Bridges, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Just 5 on the clock. Miller outside. They kick it out to Green. 3-pointer. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 6. Charity stripe shot. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Outside, Ball. Williams has a screen for Ball. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Miller outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
A wide open look here for Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Mr. Vucevic has elite range for a big man. He will punish you from downtown if you let him.
Drains it from beyond the arc. 6 changes of the lead here.
Both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And here's White. After Miles Bridges getting his shot to go from deep. And the shot goes in.
And White understands his role on this team. They look to him to drain that jumper.
Team 2 from Ball. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Checked in for the Hornets.
Team foul.
And the Bulls making a change. Also, Jones is checked in. Smith wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. White against Miller. Shoots it up. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's the end of the first with a tie game here. And already these offenses are clicking. Rope. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Smith. Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's Jones in at the point guard. And the rebound by Nurkic. Now here's Curry. And the three ball is good. Curry's got the lead up to 3 now for Charlotte.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Smith outside. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Curry. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Smith. And Ball subbed in for Dosunmu. Ball surveying the defense. Out to Smith. Shot clock at 6. A 3 ball. Left side, Miller. Hits the jumper in space.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Pass the ball. On the wing, Williams. From outside the arc. Miller grabs the miss. Hornets leading by 6. Smith on the wing. Defended by Jones. Miller with a wide open look. And they'll get another chance. Ball from long range. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Irrepressible confidence. LaMelo from deep.
And Vucevic kicks to Giddey. Back to Vucevic. Giddey finds Ball. Fade away. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Diabate's got 4 rebounds in this game. They set the pick from downtown. Offensive rebound. Pass to Williams. Here's Diabate. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Williams. From deep. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
3.
Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Ball against Ball. Now Miller. Williams, a screen on Williams. Here's Diabate. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Smith, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Jones, no one around him. No good with the triple. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Miller, no luck.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now, here's Ball. Still yet to score. Smith for three. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. Charlotte moving it around. 5 to shoot. This one for three. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to...
Williams for three. And Jones pulls it down. Down low. And Ball slams it in.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Hornets ahead as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Josh Green is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now Giddey. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. That's tipped. Miller against Ball. Puts up a 3. Miller, no luck. Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Buzelis. Out to the wing. Ball from long range. Nailed from three-point land. Ball's got 5 now.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique. But, man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And it's Green missing. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Vucevic down low, working on Williams. And it's Vucevic missing. Hornets leading by 8. Bridges outside. On the wing, Miller. Giddey defending. Miller, no luck. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And Giddey gets it to go. 11 points in the game.
You have to be excited about Josh Giddey. This guy knows when to shoot off the catch.
Ball, the pass to Miller. Launches a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
So the wing on the left. Vucevic against Bridges, and Vucevic kicks to Giddey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Charlotte in the lead. Outside, Ball. Williams sends a screen for Ball. His three-pointer's off the mark. Chicago has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Buzelis.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ball, the pass to Williams. There's Miller with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Ball from long range. Bridges with the board. Bridges got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over in the corner, Green. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Williams has a screen for Green. Pass to Bridges. The tray. Charlotte no good that time either.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Outside, Ball. It's Miller on the wing. He's got 7. Back to Ball. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Over in the corner, Green. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Bulls got his 4th rebound in this one. Green taking his time here. Beyond the arc. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Bridges, no one around him. Drops in the tray. Bridges has got 9.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Here's Vucevic. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hornets lead by 11. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Patrick Williams. Jones is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Smith. And it's Giddey, and it's small forward. Jones kicks to Smith. Pass to Dosunmu. Takes a 3. Pass, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Dosunmu's got his first 3 points of the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Nurkic a screen on Jones. Ball from deep 3-point territory. Outside for Curry. Fires away from way outside. Smith outside. Nurkic a screen on Giddey. And it's Smith missing. Bulls trail by 11. Williams for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Diabate's got his 6th rebound on the night. Curry on the wing. Fires the 3. Trains the 3-pointer. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you cannot let Seth Curry have room to shoot on the perimeter. You are asking for trouble.
Hornets leading by 14. And there's the call on Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Charlotte making a switch. Miller's checked in. Zach Collins checked in for the Bulls. All comes in for Dosunmu. Smith for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Hornets lead by 17.
and they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Nurkic. No good from outside. Bulls trail by 17. Jones with it. Now guarded by Ball. And it's Giddey in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. 13 points here for Josh Giddey. Here's Nurkic. Rebound by Smith. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Ball against Ball. From the arc. Rebound by the Bulls.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
And Ball slams it in.
Getting airborne. Lonzo able to explode off the court and be there for the big alley-oop.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 13. Jones the pass to Collins. Shoots over Nurkic. Shot by Collins, no good. Ball against Ball. Looking to get it going. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA, Doris, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hornets.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions in the nice night it ended up being for LaMelo Ball.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Chicago making some changes. 55 seconds left in the fourth. Herter on the wing. And again, no good by Chicago. Smith fires from way outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Jones kicks to Smith. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Lets it go with a 3. Smith, no luck. And here's Herter outside. Rebound by Smith. Nurkic with it. From deep 3-point territory. Off target with that shot. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this.
To get into the half-court stand, they like to play at their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore, but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possession.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. They've got Josh Giddey. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Ball, and it's White in a shooting guard. Now here's Giddey. To the left side wing. Vucevic finds Giddey. 6 to shoot. Fades back. Brooklyn pulls it in. And here is Williams. Thomas outside. Offensive rebound. The 3-ball. The shot by Russell, no good. Chicago with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Buzelis. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And here's Russell. From deep, Johnson sends it home from 3-point land.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Ball outside. Back to Giddey. Pass to White. There's the triple. Russell with the rebound. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
And he might have the best hair in the NBA.
A truly dynamic big man. Vucevic really has the ability to shoot from almost anywhere on the floor.
Johnson passes to Russell. Here's Thomas for 3. Buzelis grabs the board. The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. White for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Williams with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 6 points.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
They're super comfortable from deep. Ball has been launching shots from there since he was young.
Now here's Johnson. Now here's Ball. Pass to Buzelis. 3-pointer. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. And it's all knotted up.
And with a smooth shot like that, I expect Buzelis to hit a ton of 3-pointers during his career.
They get it again. The kick out to Johnson. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. Brooklyn making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And the Bulls also making a change. Jones is checked in. Johnson against White. Lets it go from deep. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Outside White. Lets the 3 fly. Claxton with the rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Parries it from 3.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Such a wide open look. Buzelis has got his 2nd basket of the game.
I think it's great to see that kind of confidence in a young guy like Buzelis.
Claxton passes to Johnson. From behind the arc. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game. For Brooklyn, Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Wilson comes in for Thomas. And it's Melton in for Russell. Outside White. Fades and shoots. Brooklyn pulls it in. Outside Johnson. From deep, Melton drops in the 3.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith outside. Williams against Johnson. Williams passes to Jones. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Jones against Melton. To the wing on the left. He got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
They've got Williams, also Johnson out there, and it's Clowney in at the 4. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Chicago has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. From deep three-point land, Williams grabs the board.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Now here's Dosunmu. No points so far. Fires the 3. Brooklyn with the board. Outside, Williams. The three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls trail by 3. Outside Jones. Driving to the basket. Dosunmu outside. The 3. Drains the triple. Dosunmu's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Clowney. The 3 is up. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Jones in the post, covered by Johnson. Dosunmu outside. Williams on the wing. Here's Jones from outside the arc. No luck on that one. Outside Johnson. Pass to Clowney. Back to Johnson. Here's Clowney. Williams defending. There's a screen. Launches a 3. Williams misses. The Bulls trail by 3. Dosunmu for 3. Now Jones. And out of bounds. The Nets will take it. And in today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level.
This is how you execute in transition. Ball beating everyone to the spot.
Sharp, a screen on Giddey. Out left to the wing. Pass to Johnson. Fires for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Ball will bring it up here for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 3. Vucevic finds Williams. This one for 3. Vucevic's shot is off. Brooklyn has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. And now the Bulls in transition. Williams from long range. Brooklyn pulls it in. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Clowney. And the Nets miss again. Bulls trail by 3. Vucevic, the pass to Giddey. The kick out to Williams. Jones from outside. Wilson grabs the board.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Clowney, good. Here's Ball. 6 points for him. Here's the 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Sharp's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wilson. Now here's Johnson. Here's Clowney. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Jones from outside. The offensive rebound. A deep 3 from Ball. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw in this game. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Wilson. Thomas, he's checked in for Johnson. And Russell is subbed in for Watford. Now here's Russell. Thomas outside. That 3's off the mark. Ball against Russell. Ball passes to Herter. Got it up. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets earning this break in the action, up 10. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possession. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. So it's Chicago now. It's a 10-point game. And for Chicago, let's take a look. Kobe White out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the center position.
He doesn't waste any time at all. Buzelis got the ball and just attacked right away.
Williams misses. The ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Claxton. Pass to Thomas. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. Thomas has got his first 3 points of the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Thomas. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
White against Thomas. Back to White. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
A smooth three-point shot from White, who just had to hit them right back.
Russell to pass to Thomas. Beyond the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Buzelis. Giddey against Williams. Giddey passes to White. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 10. Left side, Williams. For 3. Three-pointer. Chicago with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in. And Russell's got the ball here for Brooklyn. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Vucevic with a steal. In transition, here they come. From deep, Giddey. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And the Nets miss again. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Yep, count it.
And how about that finish? Not sure if he needed to get that fancy, but it'll be a nice adrenaline burst for him.
Williams finds Thomas. Giddey against Williams. Back to Thomas. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. That one on Giddey. Johnson, he's checked in for Russell. And a change for the Bulls. Smith, he's checked in for Williams. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. There's Ball with a 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. There's the 3. And the Nets miss again. The Bulls trail by 11. White for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. And here's Thomas from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Thomas has got 13 points now in the quarter.
It took him a bit to get going, but he's really got that 3 working now. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. For Chicago, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Giddey passes to Ball. Back to Giddey. To halt the run. He's off on that one. Nets leading by 14. Pass to Williams. And here's Thomas from the arc. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now here's Thomas. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Ball surveys the floor. White on the wing, and stolen by Williams. Johnson finds Thomas.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Giddey's got 5 now.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Thomas misses. Ball left side. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Cam Thomas getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets.
Fourth quarter.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Nets leading by 16. They've got Trendon Watford. Also Johnson out there. And it's Wilson in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. No good from the wing. And the Bulls shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. And here's Collins for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Clowney. From deep three-point range. Chicago with a rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Collins. Got a hand on it. Fast break, Brooklyn. A deep 3. The shot by Johnson, no good.
We've seen him make that shot, but not all that often.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
Now here's Johnson. The fader. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kicks it out to Collins. Gets the three to fall. Collins has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wilson passes to Johnson. Here's Clowney. Drills it from deep. And the Nets lead by 16.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Jones. It's deflected. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Lewis is checked in for Brooklyn. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for DeSumo from deep. Giddey, and the three-pointer goes.
Well, nice execution off the inbounds. They caught the defense napping on the perimeter.
Over to the left wing. To the left side wing. Let's go with a three. The shot by Watford, no good. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Ball. Launches it. Clowney pulls it in. Brooklyn leading by 10. He shoots it. Watford the pass to Johnson. Jacks up a three. Chicago with a rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones finds Williams. Collins outside. Takes the three. Rebounded by Johnson.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Here's Lewis. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Bulls trail by 10. Inside. Collins outside. From deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. The three is up. The shot by Watford, no good. Chicago shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Collins against Sharp. Collins with another miss.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now here's Giddey. The three. And no good. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Nets.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Giddey with it. He's against Watford. For three, Collins. Brooklyn pulls it in. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Puts up a deep three. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth. From deep, Giddey. And Watford pulls it down. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 16. Plenty of daylight on that shot. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The steal. Lets it go. Offline. So we see the Nets taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly
slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Josh Green. And it's Williams at the center position. Here's Ball. Williams has a screen for Ball. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Hornets. Russell left side. Offline with his three. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Russell. There's Ball with the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. From deep, Thomas drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Hornets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Clark with the Hornets, they were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard, and it's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
And here's Russell after Miles Bridges getting his shot to go from deep. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Green with a screen for Bridges. Rebound by Williams. Bridges has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. The Hornets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Ball. Rebounded by the Nets.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
That's good from Williams, the assist by Russell.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Now, here's Ball. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Russell dishes to Johnson. Shoots over Bridges. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Green with a screen on Claxton. Nobody near Williams. And again, the Hornets missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And a wide open look for Claxton. Off target from three-point range. And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
Now, here's Thomas. Bridges with the board.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
On the wing, Bridges. Thomas covering. Johnson outside. Outside, Russell. Over in the corner, Williams. And it's off from three-point range. The Hornets trail. Bridges for three. Rebound, Brooklyn. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Williams has a screen for Bridges. Bridges missing again.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Fires for 3. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 6. 23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Williams finds Bridges. Back to Williams. Green deciding where to go with it. Williams, a screen on Williams. And here's Green outside. Connects from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Buried from outside. And I don't know. I think remains. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to...
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Nets up 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
D'Anthony Melton out there with Johnson. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Williams. And it's Clowney in at the 4. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. They get it back. Pass to Smith. The 3 ball. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Nets leading by 8. To the inside. Here's Clowney. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Here's Curry with the 3. The shot will not fall. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
Johnson from outside frames the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for 1 more. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Ball with the bucket.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Clock at 6. Here's Clowney from outside, off the mark. Hornets trail by 12. Here's Diabate. Offensive rebound over to the left wing. Smith outside. There's the pick from outside the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Johnson wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. Johnson's got 10 points.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The Hornets shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. The drive by Smith. Pass to Miller. Back to Smith, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. Thomas comes in for Trendon Watford. Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Green comes in for Smith. Nets leading by 12. Here's Clowney. He tries for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Williams sends a screen for Ball. Lets the 3 fly. Wilson grabs the board. The Nets have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Good on the 3-point shot. 13 points in the game.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Ball from long range. Again, Ball missing. Nets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Johnson from outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Johnson against Ball. Green with a screen on Claxton. Bridges misses.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Outside Wilson. Pass to Clowney. Oh, good on the triple. Bridges inside the 3-point line. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Keon Johnson in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. It's Thomas on the wing, covered by Miller. Thomas kicks to Russell. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets trail by 18. One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end.
Thomas against Miller. From deep 3-point territory. Thomas, no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Green with the ball. Williams picks him up. Shots good by Miller.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Thomas passes to Russell. Johnson for 3. Rebound by Williams.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
On the wing, Miller. He's guarded by Thomas. Spins. From deep. That one, no good. Nets leading by 12. Williams for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Williams has a screen for Ball. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Ball's got 6 in the quarter.
Another bomb for him right now. His 3-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Miller kicks to Ball. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Ball's got 18 points in the game.
Ball will not let his opponent just own the arc. He can knock it down from there, too. So competitive.
Williams can't hit. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They trail by 9 points. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years, we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players. But with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects, and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Bridges outside. Williams, a screen on Williams. Bridges for three. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Williams with a clean look. Hits it from three-point range. Williams has got 9 points here in the second half. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. That's leading by 12. Williams passes to Johnson. Bridges with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pass to Miller. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Bridges against Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And there's Miller. Good that time on the assist by Williams. 6 points from Brandon Miller. It's Thomas on the wing. 6 points for him.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Ball dishes to Green. On the wing, Bridges. He's guarded by Johnson. Bridges misses. Thomas kicks to Williams. Launches a three. Good on the triple. Williams has got 12 now in this quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing...
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nets lead by 12. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Johnson. Also, Trendon Watford is out there. Wilson out there with Sharp. And it's Clowney in at the 4-man position. So that's the Nets 5. Smith wide open. He fires. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Hornets trail by 12. Jacks up a three. Wilson grabs the board. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Johnson from outside hits the three-point bomb. Johnson's got 19 points. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. For three, Smith. Brooklyn with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points. Johnson for three. Rebound by Nurkic. The Hornets shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Smith for three. Drills it from outside.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
The three from Johnson. Hornets with the rebound. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Wilson. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Fires the three, and the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Launches it. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And so Curry will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. 15-point game. Offensive rebound. Pass to Diabate. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Brooklyn's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. And the basket by Johnson. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Nobody near Nurkic. And again, the Hornets missing. Brooklyn leading by 18. Johnson for 3. Diabate grabs the board. For Charlotte, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Good on the bucket. 8 points for Smith.
High basketball IQ on display from Curry there, making a quick pass.
Here's Johnson. Another miss by Johnson.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Smith outside. This one for 3. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got his 5th rebound in this one. Johnson with it. Now Smith defending. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Brooklyn.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Keon Johnson.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Johnson from outside. And the rebound by Nurkic. Charlotte shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least.
And you cannot leave anybody open on balls, team, because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
And too long on the shot. The 3. Out to Smith. 3-pointer. Nurkic, the pass to Smith. For the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Smith's got it back down to single digits for the Hornets. From deep, Johnson. Good on the triple. Johnson's got 30 points.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
The 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes like to slow it down and play their half-court sets.
When you're a young player, that can be a bit frustrating, but when you're a vet, you welcome games like this where everyone can take their time.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams, and it's Green in at the 3. Here's Buzelis, hounded by Ball.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. And it's the Hornets ball. For 3, Bridges. Buzelis grabs the board. We'll go now to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Billy Donovan. Allie.
I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's White. Over to the wing. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Ball passes to Williams. Ball with a steal. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. The Bulls have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Giddey. Ball outside. The 3-ball. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Miller outside. Ball right side. Outside. Williams. Again the miss by the Hornets. Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Williams with the screen. Charlotte again missing. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Vucevic in the post. He's against Bridges. Vucevic's shot is off. The Hornets have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Fires away from way outside. Buzelis grabs the board.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation. Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the tray. Ball's got 6 points.
And Ball makes the intelligent play, using the tried and true pick and roll to create an opening.
From behind the arc. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And the Bulls shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Miller. Outside for Green. And there's a 3-second violation. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Smith, he's checked in for Ball. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jones finds White. Back to Jones. Here's Buzelis. This one for 3. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Here's Miller. Charlotte again missing.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
White, good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Smith no good. Chicago leading. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Buzelis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's White. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Green. Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And Charlotte making a change here. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Williams. Diabate comes in for Bridges. Curry, he's checked in for Green. And it's Ball in for Miller. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And Charlotte shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Ball outside. And there's a pick. Back to Smith. Takes a three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Charlotte on top. They're up by 4. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Josh Giddey out there with Patrick Williams. Then there's Jalen Smith. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Jones in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Dosunmu can't hit. Hornets leading by 6. Here's Diabate. Three-pointer off the mark. Williams finds Smith. The 3. Buries it from 3. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Smith outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Dosunmu on the wing, hounded by Ball. Jones, the pass to Dosunmu. And a miss there on the triple. Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
It's Williams, high post. The shot that time, not on target. Nurkic with some nice D. On the wing, Curry. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Giddey. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
For 3, Smith. Smith with the rebound. Bulls trail by 6. Williams from long range knocks down the triple. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Shot is up. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Ball way outside. Charlotte again missing. The Bulls have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Dosunmu. Back to Giddey. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Fires the 3. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Ball. Smith's got 9.
A dead-eye shooter. Nick Smith is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
Charlotte leading by 4 from deep three-point land. Williams grabs the board. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Giddey. Outside Williams. Dosunmu for 3. Sends it home from doesn't land.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
The three from Ball. Ball cashes one in from distance.
Yeah, and there's a three right back. LaMelo Ball answering the call.
Williams from long range. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. The three, Smith. They grab their own miss. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. There's Ball with a three. And it's Giddey with a rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Fires from the wing. And foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a jungle gym out there.
And the Hornets making a change here. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Miles Bridges comes in for Diabate. Green's checked in for LaMelo Ball. And Miller subbed in for Smith.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Pass to Jones. Now Vucevic. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Hornets out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
On the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Green. And it's Williams in at center. Hornets leading by 4. Three-pointer, Bridges. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Vucevic. Stolen by Bridges. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Charlotte again missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Giddey against Green. And that one's good. Giddey.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Ball looks over the floor. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Jacks up a 3. Chicago with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far and the only All-Star game appearances.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And Ball gets it to go.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Outside White. Beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board. And it's Green with the ball for Charlotte. It's a 3-point game. The kick out to Ball. Fires from deep. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. White for 3. Miller pulls it in. Hornets leading by 3. Puts up a deep 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Throws it up high. Can't get it to drop.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Out to the right wing. Good chance here for ball. Charlotte, no good that time either.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Giddey finds Vucevic. From the arc. Can't hit that one. It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. Three-pointer, Bridges. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Bridges has got 6 in the quarter. The Bulls have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Giddey. Up top, White. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3. White's got 9. Charlotte leading by 3. Ball passes to Bridges. And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it. The Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Smith, he's checked in for Charlotte. Chicago has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Giddey passes to Williams. Shoots over Bridges. Off the left rim and out. And for Charlotte, they're shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Smith no good. For Chicago, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And Ball gets it to go.
He can pull up with the best of them. Ball solid with his jumper.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. Puts up a 3. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Williams. Another 3 for Chicago.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
For 3, Bridges. Counted from distance. Bridges has got 9 points here in the second half.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
White finds Vucevic. Now Ball. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Ball outside. Oh, no good! And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And we're just... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. They've got Ayo Dosunmu, Josh Giddey out there with Williams. Then it's Smith, and it's Jones in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Releases. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Ball way outside. They get the rebound.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Dosunmu, the pass to Jones. Back to Dosunmu. Launches it. Hornets with the rebound. And here comes the break. The 3, Smith. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this run, but maybe it's not meant to be. I focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
From downtown, and that one's good. LaMelo Ball for 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to sleeve it up, oh yeah, you're done.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
They
get it again.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Outside, Williams. Fires the three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 4 assists in the game. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. For three, Smith. Smith with the rebound. The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Giddey passes to Dosunmu. Back to Giddey. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Jones from outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Nurkic to screen on Giddey. Pass to Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. And the Hornets lead by 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
They get it again. The kick out, Curry. Lets it go from deep. Chicago with a rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound of this one. Pass to Williams. Back to Jones. Over ball. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. They lead by 1. To the left wing. There's 1:12 left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Smith, that one's good. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Jones against Ball. To the middle. Pass to Dosunmu. The 3 is up. Diabate grabs the board.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
The 3, Smith. No good on the shot. Ball against Jones. Off target from outside. Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Hits a 3-pointer.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3, Smith. That shot off the mark. Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. Misses the 3. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one...
court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
So the Nets starting 5. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Russell is out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Here's Buzelis. Outside ball. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. It's a three-point game. Stolen by Ball. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Russell looking it over. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. For 3, Williams. It's all in by the Bulls. And not too long ago, Doris, there were such high hopes for the Nets' future.
I mean, think about it, Kevin. A few years back, people were talking about Brooklyn being a dynasty in the making. They were loaded with talent. And for a lot of reasons, it fell apart pretty quickly. How fine is that line between success and failure in the league? Incredible.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Ball kicks to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Sinks the triple.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his 3-ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
Now, here is Russell. Johnson, wide open, he fired. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. There's Thomas with the 3.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And it's White missing. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Shots good by Williams.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
From past the arc, it's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams for 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 4. Here's White. White with another miss. Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Trains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 9.
For 3.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
Pass to Buzelis. The Bulls with another miss. The Nets on offense. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Russell against Vucevic. Hits it from 3-point range.
Mr. Vucevic has elite range for a big man. He will punish you from downtown if you let him.
Nobody near Williams. And the Nets, another 3.
And from 3-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Ball with a wide open look. And the Bulls, another 3.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique. But, man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And a change for the Nets. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. Jones, the pass to Vucevic. A 3-pointer, no good. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Johnson, and it's Brooklyn scoring again. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And again, Chicago, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Josh Giddey's checked in for Ball. And it's Dosunmu in for White. Dosunmu finds Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Nets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Sharp sets the pick for Johnson. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Bulls. 1 second left. He can't get it to go. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
They've got Dosunmu. Josh Giddey is out there with Williams. And it's Smith, and it's Jones in at the point guard. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So, Doris, here's a question for you. Should the NBA widen the court? Because the corner 3 now is such a staple in these offenses.
That's exactly right. One of the most coveted, Kevin, because the proximity of the shot is so desirable. Here's what we know unequivocally. There's no way they're going to widen the court because it would take out some of the money-making courtside seats. That's not happening.
Bulls trail by 5. Now Giddey hasn't made one yet. Williams with a clean look drains the three-pointer.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
On the wing, Williams. Defended by Dosunmu. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the basket by Jones.
Yeah, it's just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddey. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
Johnson from outside. And Jones pulls it down. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Such a wide open look. Williams has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Chicago.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Brooklyn's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. There's a good screen for 3. Williams and the Nets. Another 3.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to DM.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. The fans at the Bulls games are in very good company because Don C is in the crowd. In fact, guys, I'm wearing some of his stuff tonight. I like the drip.
One of Chicago's premier streetwear designers, from shoes to hats. His styles have definitely made a mark on the league.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Smith. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Dosunmu. And good that time. Vucevic has got 5 points so far.
This guy's such a smart player on the offensive end. Nikola Vucevic knows when to take that shot.
Offensive rebound. Johnson outside. Here's the 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the
pass to Giddey. Takes the 3. The rebound by Sharp. Nets leading by 3. Johnson, the pass to Sharp. Johnson against Jones. There's the 3. Johnson can't get it to go.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Back to ball for 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Sharp's got 4 rebounds in this game. Johnson, that's for 2. Again, Johnson missing. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 3 to the middle. Jones kicks to Giddey. It's up a 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Giddey's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The 3 from Johnson. And it's Johnson again missing. Chicago's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. That puts them in the lead. And now it's a 3-point Chicago lead.
You have to be excited about Josh Giddey. This guy knows when to shoot off the catch.
And here's Johnson outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got 9 points in the quarter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Ball sets up his teammates, and when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
Now Wilson, after Keon Johnson's three-pointer that didn't go. Shoots the 3. And Johnson missing. Again, here's Chicago. They're on an 11-3 run. Outside, Jones. On the wing, Giddey. Here's the 3. And no good that time. And so it's Josh Giddey making things happen for the Bulls. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Starting off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's 5. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Cam Thomas is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Williams at the 3.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Ball. And against the whistle, 2 free throws coming up. It's on Nick Claxton. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Nets trail by 8. Williams for 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. There's Ball with the 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Williams from outside. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got 20 points.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From outside the arc, Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Buzelis. He has 6. And the Bulls with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Again, Williams missing.
He has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Here's Buzelis. There's the triple. And he's good on the 3-ball. Buzelis has got 6 in the quarter.
The way Buzelis can space the floor really makes it tough on the opposition.
Williams finds Russell. It's up a 3. Williams with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
They get the rebound. Giddey, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Giddey's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls. Russell passes to Claxton. From deep, Johnson connects from three-point range. Johnson's got 6.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And it's White missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Johnson with a screen on Giddey. Williams can't hit.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Blocking foul called on Zaire Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Williams, he's checked in for Bruce. The Nets also changing it up. Wilson, he's checked in for Williams. Johnson comes in for Cameron Thomas. And Trendon Watford subbed in for Russell. Now here's Giddey. 12 points for him. Here's Ball with the 3. Drills it from outside. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Ball, such a high IQ player. Superb at knowing when to take that triple.
The 3 from Johnson bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Ball from long range. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Ball. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Collins checked in for Chicago. Johnson, the pass to Sharp. Launches it. A shot by Johnson, no good. The Bulls leading by 8. Collins kicks to Jones. Smith for 3. Johnson with the rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's good from long range. Johnson's got 17 now.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Smith finds Dosunmu. Fires for 3. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Watford passes to Johnson. Over Jones. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for Chicago. He's been... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Nets trail by 5. They've got Jones. Jalen Smith is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Collins in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. Fires from deep. And the 3 ball is good. Collins has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Bulls. There's a screen. Johnson for 3. Rebound by Smith.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Jones, no one around him. Another 3 for Chicago.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
What a up fake from Josh Giddey. Boy, that defender was guessing, and he guessed wrong.
Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. The Nets also changing it up. Wilson, he's checked in for Lewis, and Martin subbed in for Whitehead. The Bulls leading by 10. Pass to Collins. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Shot by Collins, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. They get it back. Outside for Martin. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Chicago making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith. And it's White in for Dosunmu. Pass to Vucevic. Out left to the wing. Oh, Vucevic in position. And stolen by Russell. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Williams has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. And stolen by Russell. Williams with the ball. And it's Buzelis picking him up. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball. Chicago leading by 7. Ball kicks to Giddey. Back to Ball. And the Bulls with another miss. The Nets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And it's Russell missing. Chicago has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Buzelis. Lets it go with the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Buzelis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
The drive-by ball. White, wide open. He fired. And the Bulls another 3.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Chicago has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. The kick out to Ball. To the paint. Williams with the steal. Here's Claxton. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ball against Williams. Outside, Ball. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the bump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Williams gets the bucket.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Bulls.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Josh Giddey.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Now here's White. The 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. And here are the Nets. It's a 13-point game. Williams outside. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Knocked away. Claxton with the steal.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game. Knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And so the Bulls now can just hold on to the ball. Vucevic the pass to Giddey. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us.